I'm sure that the United States have demonstrated, and their people and their administrations, in and out, day after day, that they are very, very keen on the Olympic Games, on the Olympic values, and that they have always enjoyed being a significant part, one of the most important parts of the Olympic family. I think that the objectives of both the organizing committee, the federal administration, and the IOC and the Olympic family are very much aligned. We all want to have very extraordinary and successful games there. And listen, the United States will never let go such an opportunity to again demonstrate to the world what they are capable of doing. So I'm very confident that we will be very much aligned and in the right symphony.
Juan Antonio Samaranch, a candidate for president of the International Olympic Committee, has made it clear that if elected, he would push for a decision on the participation of transgender athletes in sports before next year's Milano-Cortina Winter Olympics. This move aims to provide clarity for organizers of the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics, where controversy has already sparked. Last month, U.S. President Donald Trump ordered the exclusion of transgender girls and women from female sports, stating that they would not be allowed to compete at the LA 2028 Games.
Since I can remember, the games have been politicized or tried to be politicized, and the IOC and the Olympic family have been trying to defend ourselves from that. It's not new. It's not a surprise. The more importance and relevance we gain in society, the more people try to take us to their side and try to justify their ideas and their projects based on our Olympic values. We need to resist that, and we will continue to do so. I don't see. It will not be easy, but it's never easy. I mean, we claim to be non-political and independent. That we are non-political is the most political statement on earth in itself. So we know what we're doing. We're not that naive. We are confident that we can continue delivering our responsibilities.
Currently, transgender athletes are allowed to compete in both the Olympic Games and the Paralympics, provided they meet the criteria set by their respective federations. In an interview with Reuters, Samaranch, one of 7 candidates for the IOC presidency, stressed the need for quick action to avoid a gender dispute overshadowing the Olympic Games, similar to what happened during the Paris 2024 Olympics. Back in 2021, the IOC had instructed international federations to establish their own rules for transgender athlete participation, but Samaranch believes it is now time for the IOC to take the lead.
Women's sport has to be safe and fair. That is the basic thing. And we have to do anything we can to make it safe and fair. That means that DSD or transgender athletes that are not purely women should not be able to compete with the women category. I really would like to avoid a very successful games in Milano-Cortina of all the noise and disturbance that was produced in Paris by that same issue. Paris demonstrated that the social alarm on this issue is still there. And there is a common understanding or a roar out there for the IOC as the leader of the world of sports and the leader of the Olympic movement to be the leader also on this issue. So we will do what I said. We will have a symposium and make a decision, and it will be led by the IOC, and we should try our best to have it in place before the Milano-Cortina Games. The reasons that provoked the suspension of the Russian Olympic Committee, until those reasons disappear, and it's not for us to do it, it's It's from the political world. Until that thing happens, there will be no possibility that the Russian team participates as such.